think I'd look nice in that hat?
You would look lovely in that hat. Wouldn't hurt to try.
I'd really love that.
Oh, God.
Maybe it would look better in orange or a green,
Oh God, I just want to hug
perhaps
the
a
robot.
mauve.
Mauve? Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day feeling thing. Well, let's see, where is... There she is. Wow.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked Froyo stand. By the way, how's your sister doing?
Oh. She's fine. What's with the Froyo stand?
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Uh-oh.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it.
I have those shoes she's wearing.
I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism.
It's possible.
But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything. If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
Oh, is that why she broke up with her girlfriend? What's their problem? Why did you move anyway?
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
That sucks. What's their problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. So yeah,
Augments.
I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Red.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap.
Makes me think of Ellen's bit. Ellen DeGeneres, her stand-up. She's talking about voicemails and how robotic you sound. More robotic than the voicemail. Hello, this is Ellen. Leave a message.
Hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on?
An old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping.
Well, there you go, just scan
I
the
can
robot.
assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation. I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
That'd be perfect. I was hoping you could keep this off the books.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere.
Yeah.
You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment.
Oh.
In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax
They are.
employees get the
I've said
shiniest
that, I
new
think.
toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department.
That'd be perfect.
I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated.
Yeah, why wouldn't they have put in more bots?
I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
Is it an adult drink? It is not. It's just a regular Monster. Well, it's the carb-free one. But yeah, just a regular Monster tonight. I'm slightly hungover from last night. Just a teensy bit. Look at that fancy blue badge, native. Can you escort us into the apartment yourself?
No way, not gonna happen.
Okay.
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
We can't wait a day. Hayden might not have that long.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you.
Are you drinking tonight, native? Hair of the dog, yeah. My mouth has been so dry. I have had so much water today. It is a nice badge. It's a nice blue.
If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience.
You know I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been there.
Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just let it go. I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. I have to handle this.
Well, we'll have a better shot if we work it from both ends. I'll say that.
No. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna do it that way.
Damn.
I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt.
But I was, when I got home from work today, I was going to do a short stream before my regular stream. But I got home and I crashed. I sat on the couch and I was asleep. Tito's and lemonade for y'all tonight. That sounds real good. I love that vodka is y'all's thing too.
Get a
Chocolate
weapon
milk.
of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
All right, I hear you.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not gonna send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend. Now let's split up for a bit.
She just
I still gotta
blushed.
finish up this Froyo thing.
Does she
I'll call
like-
you about the case later, all right?
Well, that didn't go how I'd hoped, but maybe it isn't a total loss.
She says she'll help.
I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
I do love some chocolate milk though. Good to hear. What is it?
I'll need to get my hands on Detective Rivers' police identification badge.
Oh, no.
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its near-field data.
This is gonna be bad.
We can't risk being too obvious. I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you.
Damn. It's probably not a good idea to push Lexi around.
Toppings everywhere. The humanity of it.
Chocolate milk and a donut sound real good. was trying to not cough, but it still happened.
The pretzel guy. Yes. Steve! He's been after this spot for years.
The pretzel guy. He did this. He broke and beat up Froyo stand. It was in the newspaper. You read okay today, right? Deactivate the pump, stopping the water flow. So what's that gonna do?
Sales permit? Oh, it must have been destroyed.
Uh-huh. You don't have a permit. Do you?
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you?
Hello.
Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Yes. Sure.
Sure thing. Please wait.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water.
High quality H2O. Uh-oh.
Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay.
Calm down.
Water levels. Not okay. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. That worked. Well, I turned off the water pump.
Perfect.
And it
That's
was-
all I needed.
Bring me another. Okay, so now what?
Let me keep that under my...
Hey!
Uh-oh.
What the hell are you
Where's
doing
Cage
with my
when you
ID?
need him? I know. Where is he?
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers.
fell out of
I
your
noticed
jacket.
it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you. And I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Does she
Huh.
believe that?
Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart?
Have some more vodka, jeez.
It headed off in that direction.
Nectar of the gods.
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case.
It's a real winner. Messed up
Hey
Froyo
you,
stand.
Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Froyo guy.
Who, me?
You're
But
Froyo guy.
I've gotta attend my stand.
What stand?
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
And you two. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean.
How does she know?
I'll be in touch.
Wish you had some vodka. We've been getting our vodka at Costco, so we
As
don't
I
run out
was
as
saying,
fast.
let me keep it under my hat for now.
Sounded bad.
I am more than just a walking search engine, you know. Dramatics aside, we should return to Hayden's apartment.
Let's go to the map. Actually, let's save. Save. Oh. Yes, saved. You moved and the local Costco can't sell liquor. Oh, what fresh hell is that? Where did you move? When I lived in the South, they would not sell liquor in grocery stores. I had to go to the liquor store. But, well, not the entire South. When I moved to Baton Rouge, you could get liquor at any place. You could go to a drive-through daiquiri shop.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF police. I apologize for the inconvenience.
But I have a badge.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence.
Yeah.
Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
You get confused when you see wine in Walmart?
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness?
You don't need to prove anything to me, Turing, but good job.
Thank you. At times I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you.
Here they finally passed a bill where you can carry wine in grocery stores, or they can carry wine. Still liquor stores for liquor, though. That sucks. Because that's the good
I
stuff.
just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation. Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
Hey, Mr. Gray. How's your night going? How did that work with just Lexi's voice anyway? Can't the police bot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo-SF Police Department uses a government
Beer is
rebuild
the
of the
good
old
stuff.
Robodyne
I do like beer.
6300 Mark B. They're antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum.
Why is it having connection issues? It's right there.
Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses.
It's interesting. Doing great. You're about to get ready to get cleaned up, go to a friend's bar crawl birthday party. That sounds like the best birthday party. Does the world not respect your introversy?
I also transmitted the credentials we
I feel
got from
you.
Detective Rivers' badge earlier.
When people ask if we want to go out, I suddenly feel like, we have plans to stay in pajama pants. So...
I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law. Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM.
Oh.
The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
He keeps making jabs at my computer. Whoa.
What? Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home.
Why does
Who
it look
could have
like
done
this?
this? Why?
Those tags look like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden?
Muggles get help? See? when you make plans for the weekend, and the weekend finally comes and you wish you didn't make plans. You get me. You get me, Sim. I feel
Why
that.
would they break our things? I don't know what to do.
And then you like dread it the whole day that you're supposed to go out. You're like, oh god, don't want to do this anymore.
This place, these items. They're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we
No.
can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, Turing, we'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst. Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
Oh man.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Matthew, don't ask me to talk about it. Just let me get ready and put a glass of whiskey in my hand at the appropriate time. Yes. If I have to go out, there has to be alcohol. Someone took the time to methodically shred the poor plant. There's always an appropriate time for whiskey, though. Truth. True story. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint. A ROM piece has been embedded in the high-res screen. Look at the graffiti.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target.
It's you.
I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Okay, what else can I... Broken window. Let's take a look at that. The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass.
I think the data cache is gone.
I think so.
We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here.
I love that the floor says pure. I definitely just realized that.
I hate
They
to
think
return
they-
to Tomcat
it's
empty-handed.
this group that
but
doesn't
this
like
leaves
robots.
us twisting in the wind.
Or
Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
mix between hybrids. Not hybrids. Between, like that cat woman.
The data cache
hybrid
is no
genomes.
longer our main
think that's it.
objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Maybe they took it to delay Hayden's research? Maybe someone is framing the human revolution. Maybe they took it to delay Hayden's research.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past.
Oh.
Perhaps we could...
Uh-oh.
Hey! What's wrong?
What's happening?
No!
What just happened? The Muggle struggle is real. These load screens scare me. Chapter 2. Look at us making progress. Trophy.
Thank goodness you're finally awake! I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
My head is killing me. What happened?
Someone ambushed us at the apartment.
Uh-oh.
After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us.
What's going on with the connection there? It's really weird.
It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuroscrambler.
Mil-spec neuroscrambler. Why do you think they did this?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct.
Which was?
Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
That intro reminds you of a Quentin Tarantino film. I could see that. Have you guys seen him recently? He has hair and it's weird. Like, a lot of hair. I don't know how I feel about it. And why did they attack us and just leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape.
You've mentioned the proprietary of whiskey as pertains to the clock, but for some reason the world takes a dim view of Mr. Gray trashed at 5:30 a.m. laying in roads and skylines. Sure, it's fun for a while, but then sober me is like, what the heck is this nonsense?
But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high.
It's all fun and games until someone wakes up with a migraine and drink a jug of water.
Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
Maybe they want you to lead them to the rest of Hayden's research.
A reasonable deduction.
So many Cthulhu memorial interchanges.
But if they don't yet have
In
Hayden's
honor of
research,
Lovecraft.
we may still have time to
The
rescue him
Lovecraft.
before something really bad happens.
Airport. You can't get a hangover if you don't stop drinking. Pro tip. Oh, wise words, native. Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being
Thank you,
there.
Mr. Gray. Be responsibly awesome to each other. We will, and you be excellent to your friends. And get drunk. Gotta go get pretty, or the boys will never buy you a drink. You go get pretty, and you enjoy your free drinks, because you deserve it.
Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. Nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke. Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
Did I have anything else in my inventory?
Here are those headphones you reviewed.
Oh, right. My headphones.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Oh. Thank you.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Okay, before we leave the hospital, I need a really quick bathroom break. I will be right back.
I like what you got.
Alright, we're back. I'm glad you love that so much, Native. Thank you for the bits. I will call them bathroom bits.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Yes? Open the curtains. Well, who are you? Seems he's your roommate.
Sorry for being a nosy Nancy. Hayden's an old
Nancy?
friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him?
Yes. Who are you?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
Interesting.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
Okay, so
See,
he's legit.
I don't bite.
Maybe. That hasn't been proven yet. Were you listening in
I
our
hate to be the
conversation?
one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof.
Interesting.
However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other.
Perhaps.
I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance,
Go
I
on.
remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay. Help would be good. You said former CEO?
Yeah. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years.
You're curious how did I come up with my name? Well, when my hair isn't wet from taking a shower, it's red. I've always been a fan of the Red Sonja comic books, and I loved the terrible movie with Brigitte Nielsen. And that was my nickname when I worked my first job at EB Games. And it's stuck. So I've always been Red Sonja. And it's been my name in just about everything I use.
The other directors and I
Is
had
it
a
still using my mouse?
difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take.
There we go.
The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time.
The more you know. Do-do-do-do.
We were playing with fire. Dangerous, morally ambiguous fire. And well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water.
When I'm going for short names, I always go Red. But always Red Sonja, more often than not. Of all the nicknames, Red Sonja is pretty awesome. Well, thank you. Do you know of the comic books, or have you seen the Terabad movie?
So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well, needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near impenetrable meshnet is astronomically
You have to look them up.
expensive,
Yes, do it. If you like comic books, you'll enjoy them. Because she is amazing. She's basically the female counterpart to Conan the Barbarian. But better. More badass.
we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me.
Sad.
Do I have hard feelings? Of course. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the